Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I'm the founder of the International HSP Center. HSP stands for Highly Sensitive Person. And maybe that term already sounds familiar to you because a family member or a friend or a colleague shared with you that they're an HSP. And you still have no clue what it actually means. I will explain it to you. It means that your friend is born with the talented innate trait of sensory processing sensitivity. I know, it's a long term. And no, it is not a disorder or any kind of disability. It just means that they are born with a highly reactive brain, and it shows more activation in certain parts of the brain than in other parts. So, to explain the innate trait of sensory processing sensitivity, we use the acronym of DOES, or DOES. And the D stands for depth of processing. So, as you probably know, HSPs are deep thinkers, deep processors all the time. And that is why when you ask a question to your highly sensitive colleague and they don't respond immediately, it means that they are still processing. They are paying attention, but they also need time to process. The same for your highly sensitive students in class. Sometimes teachers think that they are not paying attention or can't focus, but they just need more time to process their thoughts and also be present in the classroom. So while they are actually picking up more information from their environment than others. Then we go to the O of overstimulation. You can imagine when you're thinking 24/7 and processing things more deeply, you can get easily overstimulated, easily overwhelmed when you're doing the thinking part, but you also have to add the bright lights or use groups or certain sounds that are too sensitive for your senses. Then you can get easily overstimulated. But you, as an HSP, highly sensitive person, you can get you can become a master at emotional regulation, but it takes time, like I said. Then we go to the E of emotional reactivity, emotional intensity. Highly sensitive people can feel intense. They can feel the deep sadness, but also the euphoric emotions. So they connect emotionally with their environment and with, for example, certain things. I will give you an example. When your sensitive child found a stone 3 weeks ago, and it's still laying on the counter or on their desk, and you think, oh, I can throw it away. That stone is already become a part of them because they found it, they processed it, they become one with the stone. So they won't appreciate you throwing the rock away in a waste bin. So they are also the ones that feel empathy, probably more than others. They are more connected with their environment, with animals. For example, they know when people are bullied and they care for them. They have strong emotions for justice, injustice, and they are really aware of their environment. And they feel it intense. Then we go to the S of sensitivity to subtle stimuli. Highly sensitive people are excellent noticers. I call them noticers. They notice when a tap is dripping upstairs. when a baby woke up but didn't cry yet, they they just feel and see when a colleague is feeling uncomfortable in a team meeting, um, and they already give them a handkerchief or a glass of water when the other person didn't even ask for it, but they already knew. They are the really talented scanners, the noticers in your team or in your classroom. So you're really lucky that you've encountered or these highly sensitive people as a friend or as a family member, and maybe also as a colleague within your team. Um, these are this is the acronym of DOES. And if you have more questions, just contact me. And I'm sure that the highly sensitive people will appreciate you watching this video and want to know more about it.